Hi, thank you so much for being back on my channel. And this channel is for you if you want to learn marketing from scratch, build online business, or simply set a master mindset. And in today's video, I would like to discuss with you how pandemic has changed digital marketing. So if it's something interesting to you, keep watching. So market has changed and possibly it will never go back to normal, but what is normal anyway? So we can observe two tendencies that markets are facing. So there are companies who are overwhelmed with orders, with interactions with the client, and those are such as pharmacy, pet supplies, merchandise. So these are services that people are needing. So it's like a necessity stuff. And there are companies who are lacking orders and lacking interactions with their clients. So it's luxury-based goods. It's like automotive. So it's something that we can live without. So only those companies who will change their attitude, change their strategic plan, they will adapt to new normal. They are the ones who will actually stay on the flow. So I've done some research, and research has shown that there is a significant gap between the company and the new reality. Customers feel that there is disconnect and miscommunications with the departments, and this is what the research actually have shown, and it's interesting. So 75% of consumers expect consistent interactions across all departments. So they are not delivering personal touch, they are not delivering client experience. So this is a lack of service. So maybe they are mainly focused on the sales, which is like understandable, but still customers can compare to what it was and the new reality. So this is what they are lacking, and clients have started to notice this. So another worrying fact is that staggering 58% of people, they feel that they are interacting not with the company but only with the department. So the company, they have lost or are not concentrating as they should on the branding, on the communication with the client, on the personal touch. So these are also like very important things. I understand that there have been many cuts in marketing, in communications, in brand managers. So and companies are mainly now concentrating on sales, which is understandable, but eventually companies can lose on this out. So yes, 58% of consumers, that is a huge actually number for the companies, and it's not actually good for them. You know, when we give out all this information to the company about ourselves, our preference, our contacts, and everything that they are asking for. So actually 70% of consumers, they feel that all apps have to have the same information, and 60 something percent, they feel that they have to re-explain themselves, their issues over and over again. So what it shows to us that companies has disconnected also in communications. So, or it shows to me that there is employees like a flow, and they're exchanging all over and over again, or there have been significant cuts in brand managers, maybe client communication managers, and they are not doing that good job. So again, sales, it's actually a good thing, but customer service is actually a must. So what is good for digital marketing? So digital marketing data actually shows that digital sales has actually risen to 8% in comparing to 2019. And also people are spending more on social media, and they are searching for online sales. And that is good for the marketing, because now online marketing has to be even more creative. They have to find maybe new communication language to their consumers, because now more and more people are sitting online, and actually it shows that during pandemic time, number one platform where everyone were sitting, it was YouTube. So it's like a search engine. So we were watching videos during the lockdown, and the tendencies are not changing for now. So companies, they are concentrating on online business now. So as we know, many shops are closing now and they're concentrating on online business. So yes, sales has risen. People are spending more and longer times online, and now to us, to digital marketing people, we have to look into data, into numbers, and we need to deliver and concentrate on those things that people are actually liking. So yes, this is why analysis, data collection is important, but also client communication, brand identity. These two things are crucial. Those companies who hasn't done yet, just bring your workforce online. Interact between yourselves. Use there are many platforms now where you can interact between yourselves. You can set your targets for the day, your plan, your scheduling, and your team has to be like updated. There are many platforms where you can work on. It's like a Teams, it's like Trello, it's like Asana, many platforms. And yes, all you need to do is just interact, be on the same page, and be consistent, and also plan and schedule. That is important. Another thing that you need to do is like show empathy to your customers. Listen to what they need, what they want, what they require, what are their pains, and find solutions. Because if you will bond during this time with your customer, trust me, these customers will remember that and they will stay loyal. So what else you can do? Personalized digital communication, that is crucial. So learn about your client, about your potential client, and find this right message to your right targeted audience and at the right time. So be online and deliver what the client is expecting at the right time, at the right place. So last thing but not least is spend your digital marketing budget wisely. So what I try to do always, I collect data, I collect numbers, and I check and observe and analyze. Like for example, pages where people are spending longest time. So this data gives me knowledge and idea what kind of posts people like, what kind of information they want to gather. Also, pay-per-click, it won't work if you don't have set up like sales funnel. That is important. So marketing is like a step with a step-by-step communication and interaction, and it has to have like, you have to create like this chain of actions. But like before you are creating some kind of automation with a like email marketing, with a maybe with a Google ads, maybe with a Facebook advertising, or just general posts, check out your data, just see what the clients are looking for, what they like. As we all know what Facebook has done now, like let's say you have 1,000 followers now on your Facebook page. If you will post any post on your feed, all these 1,000 clients, they won't see your post. Only 2% from these of all these clients, like your subscribers, will see this post. Why? Because they want you to pay for advertising. So if you will create these paid ads on Facebook, only then your subscribers will see this post. So yes, this is what Facebook has done, but this is new reality. As I said, everyone is trying to earn some money. So yes, spend wisely on marketing, don't go crazy, but try things. There are free tools, and just be creative, try new stuff. You are allowed to make mistakes, because from mistakes we are learning. And always observe what your clients wants and what they are looking for. So during this pandemic time, we have observed what companies has going through. So first thing is stabilization process, then they are reopening their workplaces or its online business, and then they are growing their business. So this is actually quite a good and new opportunity to grow for many companies. So first stage is stabilizing your company. So what you need to do, show your leadership. Gather all your team and just check out your, like maybe create your crisis plan. And I'm sure that many companies have done it already, and they have grown from this. So I think that many companies have changed their approach to marketing now, to development. So they have created these stages and an action plan how they will operate during this tragic, actually for many people and companies, time. So yes, show leadership, gather your employees and observe your clients, and then you will know and understand what you need to deliver to the public. There is actually a research that shows that when companies reopened their workplaces or workstations, employees gave bigger return with ideas, with working longer hours and being more productive. So many people actually felt that they are getting together in order to save their company, because it's not only about company. For many people, it's about the vision, it's about why they are doing it, and it's about the strategy goals. So yes, reopening the companies and working stations for many companies was actually a good thing, because their team got closer and more productive. So during this pandemic time, companies have grown, and what they have done, they rebuilt their strategy for their growth. So now many people are choosing actually work online and instead of going all the time to work. So they are not staying all the time at offices, but they are doing their online sessions. Also for customers, it's good because 24/7 services are available now. More and more companies are offering 24/7 service, like support service. So, and companies have the new reality action plan, how they will work and how they will grow. So yes, those companies who have adapted, as I said before, they are winning and they have actually grown through this crazy pandemic time. So my personal experience have actually shown that companies have grown only those who are stable, who has good team, who are creative, who are adaptive. Personally, I have more clients than before now because I show real solutions. I gather data. I'm not scared of numbers, and I all the time experiment with new maybe things. And yes, I'm 100% working for the companies and with the companies. Communication is essential tool in order to stay on the flow. So employees have to interact like closely. We have to have the same vision, we have to have the strategies, and that is important. So starting from September, I will have my videos coming out only once a week because I simply don't have more time for that for now, hopefully. So I love my YouTube, so this is why I'm still continuing it. So yes, reinvent yourself. There will be times, I'm sure this is not the last time, the pandemic time, that many companies will face this crisis. But yes, this is opportunity time for many people. For maybe there are people, not only companies, who feel that they are not doing the work that they would love. So this is why they are re-educating themselves, reinventing themselves, and offering different kind of maybe services. So I definitely think and feel that this is time for opportunities for many people. So use it wisely, be consistent, focus, and know what you want, and then everything will come in one place. Thank you so much for watching this video with me once again. If you like this video, please subscribe, please like, and if it's possible, share. If you have something to say or comment, please comment below, because two-way communication is always welcome. So yes, I will see you in my very next video. Bye!